Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our 7 p.m. training. This is our Recognizing You, our rank advancement virtual recognition. And this evening, we will be recognizing those who have ranked advanced last week. No, talagang kailangan po for you to be able to be part of this recognition, kailangan po mag-rank advance kayo for the week so that we can immediately recognize your achievements and your hard work for last week. Okay, so let's start off with calling our new directors. May I call on our sales manager from Cebu, Ms. Irene Caran.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Joyce. So it is my honor and pleasure to present to everyone our new set of directors. So reminder lang po na yung mga nag-advance to director level are the associates who were able to earn 600 CDP or $600 in just 1 week. So here they are, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of virtual applause for Patricia and Roque. Congratulations, Patricia. And also to Nestor Pacquiao. Congratulations, Nestor. And Marisa Tabausaris. Congratulations po. Absalon Ligtas. Congratulations po. Congratulations po. And Alicia Serena. Congratulations. Also to Jennifer Puno, congratulations. Yan po ang ating mga new directors. Congratulations! And now, I present to you our new bronze directors. They were able to earn 800 GBP or $800 in just 1 week. Ito po sila. Congratulations to Marisa Morillo. Congratulations, Marisa. And Mark Anthony Bayawa. Congratulations, Mark. Ayan. So, those are our new bronze directors, ladies and gentlemen. Turn you back over to Ms. Joyce Ramayon for the next rapid answers.
Okay, so we have our new silver directors. Please welcome our sales manager from Mindanao, Ms. Mitch Arcansalin.
Good evening, everyone. So here we are very proud to present to you our newest silver director for the as of last week. No, just a reminder that when you get the silver directorship rank, you must achieve 1,000 sales community volume points, no, or CVP in 1 week. And sana tuloy-tuloy na ito in the next 3 weeks para maging new gold directors. And here they are. So congratulations to our new silver directors, Rose Billy and Fritz Puliano. Yan, congratulations. Next we have Jasmine Gagitan. Congratulations, Jasmine. Alright, next is John Gilbert Arsenio. Congratulations, John Gilbert. And last sa ating new silver directors, we have Jenny Pilapil. Yan, congratulations. And to announce our new gold director, we have our sales manager, Joyce Ramaliosa.
Thank you, Sis Mitch. And now we have a Soul awardee for the new gold director for last week. And usually, a mga gold director, they earn at least $1,000 for 4 consecutive weeks for you to be able to advance to gold director. And we have one, let's call on Engineer Rodney Ragasa, our new gold director, Rodney R. Ragasa from Cavite. And I think Rodney is on the call. Please, if you are here, Rodney, kindly turn on your camera and your microphone. We just would want to hear from you, no, Rodney? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening po, Ma'am Joyce.
Ayan, grabe naman yung iyong mga vision board. Talagang kitang-kita natin where you are headed. So Rodney, congratulations on this advancement. What have you learned in the past 4 weeks that you have been running to Gold Director?
All right. First of all, magandang gabi po sa lahat. And yung learning ko po, Ma'am Joyce, first, syempre, si God. We must put God first and everything will follow po talaga. All right? Kasi, kumbaga, parang lagi natin narinig yung salitang push. Lagi sinasabi nila, pray until something happen. Pero si God kasi, hindi siya po pwedeng puro pray lang tayo. Dapat we should pray and persist until something happen. Dapat lagi po kakambal. Kasi, from the definition of persist kasi talaga, you will do whatever it takes. Okay? So in literal na push po talaga, yung po talaga yung ginawa namin. Yung first until the fourth run, push po talaga. Yan yung talaga yung talagang nakita namin, na-observe namin even sa amin or even sa mga associates po namin, whatever it takes po. Kaya po nung pagtungtong ng silver, which is yung kasama ko po rito is yung girlfriend ko na currently called director din po ng ating sana Philippines, pinagplanuhan po talaga namin. Na time na tumuntong kami na silver, parang pinag-usapan namin na talagang hindi na dapat hindi na siya dapat patatagalin doon. Kasi kumbaga dinesign ng silver director, then dapat right away tumungtong na siya sa gold director. So yun
Tama.
po. And yun po. Sabi nga namin kung nagawa natin na isang beses, bakit hindi natin ulitin ng 4 na beses? Same lang naman same procedure. Yun nga lang, ang naka-mindset kami, naka-prepare kami na dapat, kumbaga, mas mapapagod tayo this time. Kasi bilang kami po OFW, alam natin sobrang hirap. Hirap talagang, kung sa kaalaman lang po ng lahat, no, limitado ang oras namin dito. Kung sa stress po kami. Alright? Nagkaroon lang kami talaga ng mindset and talagang more on planning. So syempre, no, aside dun sa push na yon, hindi namin magagawa ito without the help of the team, of course. Lusana Philippines, the team na meron tayo, no, kung ano man po yung mga team na kinabibilangan natin, no, mag-trust kayo. Kasi hindi kayo bibitawan ng team natin, ng mga mentors at coaches. Shout out kay Mentor Sheila, of course, no. Syempre sa girlfriend ko na talagang kabady ko, no. Kahit na sobrang busy po sa trabaho, no, talagang nandito siya to support me. And yun po, yung sa corporate po, kung alam lang po talaga ninyo ng lahat, iba talaga pala. Kasi lagi ko lang narinig last time, no? Pag magte-thankful yung mga gold and up, magte-thank you sa corporate. So parang napapaisip ako, ano ba, bakit thank you or something? Syempre, alam natin may tutulong yung corporate. Pero na-experience ko siya mismo na talaga yung corporate talaga hindi ka rin po bibitawan until the last time, until the last period o paano talaga na tinatakbo po natin. Alright? So, yun lang po. Talagang all glory to God. And habol lang po, Ma'am Joyce, no? Siyempre, as a reminder po, no, talagang makikita natin, lagi nire-remind ng mga corporate natin na ito yung cut-off time. Guys, wag na natin i-last minute yan. Kung kinakailangan matapos shot natin siya Wednesday pa lang or even Friday, wag na po tayo sa last minute. Okay? Kasi na-experience din po namin talaga. Alright? Kaya i-share ko lang din. Alright? Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Joyce.
Thank you, Rodney. Engineer, no? Congratulations. Sobrang nakaka-inspire ng kwento mo. Ang daming nagsha-shoutout sa ating chat box. Congratulations. And talagang next time, no? Kung gusto nyo po ma-recognize and of course, to hear you, mag-rank advance po kayo for the week. So thank you so much, Rodney. And let's move on to the main topic for this week. We know every Tuesday, di ba? This is the start of our business series. And this time we will be talking about the mindset. So it's all about the mindset and what and who is the better person to start this week than our executive 4-star diamond director, Ranel Blanco. But before Ranel, no, tomorrow we will be having our success mindset naman with the very beautiful and equally successful Clarissa Ursos, our Emerald Director. And on Thursday, we will be having Anne Bumiltak, no? A Ruby Director po as a growth mindset. So, just a reminder before we proceed to the main training, no? Again, sabi kanina ni Rodney, ang dami pong mga pwede nating i-hit, no? Wag na po nating gawing last minute and last week. So we have 11 weeks to qualify for the Leadership Summit. So if you are planning or if you are halfway there, tuloy-tuloy mo lang yan. We are on our last 11 weeks for the Leadership Summit in Maldives. So that will be ending on the Commission Week, May 28. Malapit na po yan. And of course, nag-umpisa na po, no? Registration is now ongoing for the USANA Live Virtual Convention. So if you would want to take part of the Asia Pacific Virtual Convention, please register now by going to contests and events and event registration. You can access the event for free, but of course, we would highly encourage you to maximize and make the most out of it by taking part of our VIP access for only $30 or $29.95. Diba? That will be active for 30 days and you get to have an exclusive perks no with our speakers, with the corporate staff, and especially meron diyang one-on-one with Dr. Wentz, a virtual home office tour. If you are someone who is new in nyo sana, hindi pa po kayo nakarating sa ating mga home office, this is the next best thing. No? So please, 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 grab the opportunity to register and choose the VIP access. So that's our Asia Pacific virtual convention happening on April 23 to 24. Yan. And this Friday, I know, di ba, there are a lot of people asking, ma'am, paano ba mag League of Champions? Ma'am, ilan na po ang standing ko sa top in rank? Ma'am, ano na po yung aking growth? Trimestral growth statistics. Well, eto na po, no? We will be having the first ever huddle for our League of Champions and see where you stand, no, sa ating leaderboard. This will be on Friday, and if you have a lot of questions, we are here to answer you. All the sales team, no, yung ating mga sales managers po will be at the call. Of course, our general manager and our sales director, no. So this is on March 19, Friday, that's 2 p.m. So if you are silver directors and above, or if you are planning to really run for the League of Champions, please be here. No, wag po kayong mapapahuli. Okay, so that's our League of Champions meeting. And on Thursday, no, syempre meron din tayong inaabangan na training series. That's our regional sustaining momentum. So series, this is our second session na po, no, with our executive two-star diamond director Rosan Ricalde, Miss O, and of course our diamond director RV Villanueva, who will be talking about effective presentation skills. So this is open to all builders and above, and this is also live on Facebook with our Facebook groups Sustaining Momentum page. So if you are not yet part of that group, please add that on Facebook. And tonight, no, hindi ko napapatagalin after all the announcements and the recognition. I'm very excited to hear this man. No? Talagang nagpapalakas ng dugo. And but before that, no, meron pala din tao, no, na gusto ring mag-congratulate sa lahat and mag-hello sa lahat. Please welcome our General Manager, si Miss Cherry Ampig.
Akala ko, Joyce, nakalimutan mo na ako. Kasi ang dami mo ng ang dami na niyang patalastas. Pero hindi, thank you, Joyce. But actually, ang ano ko lang talaga mag-congratulate sa lahat na nag-rank advance today. Last week pala, especially kay Engineer Rodney, congratulations. And dun sa apat na weeks na mga napagdaanan ni Rodney, nasabi kanina, 'di ba? Consistently earning $1,000 para ka mag-rank advance to Gold Director. In the next coming weeks, ang dami na naman po nating naka-line up na for rank advancement the Gold Directors. But abangan nyo kasi one of the very first natin na recognition na gagawin na hindi pa nagkakaroon ang Pilipinas noon ay ang pagkakaroon natin ng Foundation Executive Diamond Directors. Okay? So, may nag-qualify na actually to be a member of the Foundation Executive Diamond Directors, but in the next coming weeks, we will give due justice for an appropriate recognition for this couple who has actually been our longest partners dito sa pag-build ng USANA Philippines. Paano ba maging Foundation Executive Diamond Director? Kinakailangan ikaw ay 10 years na as a Diamond Director. Hindi 10 years sa USANA, ha? 10 years as a Diamond Director, consistently earning above $100,000 every year. And $1 million club plus or consistently growing. So again, excited ako dyan. In the next coming weeks, abangan nyo kung sino yung ating first ever Foundation Executive Diamond Directors ng USANA Philippines. So hindi ko na matatagalin. Kanina kausap namin yung mga bagong on the run for Gold Directors. Ang message ko sa kanila kanina very clear. Yusana, ito na dapat yung inyong sold na kayo sa Yusana ang magdadala sa inyo sa kung ano mang goals na meron kayo. And number two, sabi nga ni Rodney kanina, do whatever it takes. Katumbas siya ng walang atrasan, okay? Or hindi urong sugulong tayo. Number three, be in production mode. And number four, work hard. So, yung apat na yun, lagi nating tatandaan every time tayo na may on the run. But ngayon na makikinig tayo, lagi tayo magkaroon ng open mind kasi ang ganda ng topic natin ngayon on how you are going to have that entrepreneurial mindset na very, very important dito sa Usana, Philippines. So, I'll turn it over again to Joyce para ipakilala ang ating guest speaker for tonight. Thank you everyone and have a good evening.
Thank you, Ma'am Cherry. Sino ba naman makakalimot sa'yo, no? Siyempre. Ayan. Thank you for inspiring us and congratulating everyone in this call. So, abangan natin yung kanyang mga sinabi na i-recognize in the coming weeks. But tonight, no, siyempre, iba rin, di ba, yung ating main speaker. Of course, you all know him. He's been awarded in our grand celebration. And continuously, no, relentlessly hitting goals after goals after goals, and better, di ba, siya talaga yung pinaka-perfect, no, sa topic natin, how to develop or how to be in an entrepreneurial mindset. So please welcome our $1 Million Club member, executive 4-star Diamond Director, Philippines top income earner. Please welcome Ranel Blanco. Good evening.
All right, no? So good evening everyone. No? Good evening, Ma'am Joyce. So narinig ba, Ma'am Joyce? Klaro ba?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, medyo mahina ba yung boses ko, Ma'am?
Just loud and tama lang.
Okay po. No? So anyway, maraming salamat po at maraming salamat, no, sa Usana Philippines for inviting me this evening, no? And of course, no, sa mga corporate natin dyan na napakabait, no, Ma'am Cherry, of course, no, Ma'am Joyce, of course, Ma'am Mitch, no, and of course, Ma'am Lisbeth, and very own Ma'am Ivy, Sir Leo, the rest of you guys, no. So sa lahat ng mga corporate team, so thank you so much, no. We're so grateful, no, that we have corporate team that are very supportive to us, no. So guys, so this time, no, alam ko excited din tayo, no? Excited kayo na marinig, no? Marinig yung i-share ko this evening, no? And mas excited din ako kasi alam nyo, imagine niyo, bihira lang ako makatok ngayon kasi sabi ko ni Ma'am Ivy, no, nagraran tayo, no? So gayan po, but I'm willing to share what is in my heart. And sabi ni Ma'am Ivy, ni Ma'am kanina, ni Ma'am Cherry kanina, just open your heart and just open your mind and just try to absorb what is applicable in your situation right now, because what I'll be sharing you this evening is all about how to be an entrepreneur. And talking of how to be an entrepreneur, marami naman sa atin dito mga entrepreneur, no? So sino dito yung mga taga Manila na entrepreneur, no? Paki-type number 1 naman yung mga taga Luzon na entrepreneur, right? Ayan, no? So marami ang taga Luzon. Yung mga taga Visayas naman, type number 2, no? Yung mga taga Visayas na mga kaibigan natin. And of course, yung mga taga Mindanao, no, na relentlessly, no, keep on moving in their business. So I'll be sharing to you based of course in a real study in Harvard Business Review about how to grow an entrepreneurial mindset. And secondly is in my real experience as an entrepreneur when I run a traditional business and how I relate it to Usana, so that it will be very clear to you right now kung ano ba yung pinagdaanan natin sa business, ano ba yung dapat natin gawin sa business, at ano ba yung mindset na dapat nating i-apply sa business natin. Kasi at the end of the day, this is all about mindset. This is all about our way of thinking, no? So ayun po, no. So now, right, no. So anyways, klaro ba yung slide? I hope nakita niyo yung slide, no.
Yes, we can
so,
see it.
Ayan po. Ayun, no. So So alam naman niyo sino ako, right? I'm your executive 4-star diamond director in USANA Philippines, and I'm at your service right now, no? So what is my main objective this evening? No, my objective this evening is for us to learn to develop an entrepreneurial mindset, of course, and of course to understand what is really the mindset of an entrepreneur. And ano ba talaga yung mindset ni Mentor Ranel Blanco and the rest sa mga idol natin dyan, na mga diamond director in the whole USANA Philippines, no? Because I believe all those diamonds, those gold, ruby, emerald, diamond, star, diamonds, $1 million club in USANA, what is the difference between the new associates and those people who really made to the top? There's only one difference sa kanila, isa lang. They were able to migrate their mindset from being an employee sometimes to be an entrepreneur, or to be a real relentless entrepreneur, right? And the last is that I'll be sharing to you guys what are the practical example na ginagawa ko dito, and example din sa ano ba yung entrepreneurial mindset na pinagsasabi natin. Ayun po, no? So these are my milestone in USANA. Of course, we are 7 years and 11 months right now in USANA. So we are almost 8 years in the business. So ayun po, no. Kung ano yung i-share ko this time sa inyo is that lahat po yan is galing sa experience natin, galing sa pagtatrabaho natin sa USANA, and those are the theory also na paano ba talaga yung magiging entrepreneur. So these are the milestone. I joined 2013 in USANA, and then after 7 years of climbing up to the ladder of success in USANA relentlessly, it doesn't matter, using the entrepreneurial mindset, we're able to really climb up to 4-star diamond director, no? So hindi kami yung pinakamalakas, no, at hindi kami yung pinakamabilis, but we can say na we are really just like an average para sa akin na nagyuyusana, no? So ayun po. Now, moving to our topic this evening, no? So ito po, teka lang ha. Ayan. Now, ito po ako dati, no? Dati. And this is my life, no? The life of being an entrepreneur, and this is part of my topic to really share, no? So it's really a roller coaster life, no? And I can still remember in 2012 when I built this company, this pharmaceutical company. And I cannot imagine without having an entrepreneurial mindset if I can survive. So that is why the reason why we're going to share you this one, my dear ladies and gentlemen in the room, is that for you to understand really and craft that kind of mindset, migrate that mindset to be really a real entrepreneur. In 2012, when I built this pharmaceutical company, I used the mindset of being an entrepreneur. That is why I was able to grow my pharmaceutical company and grow my employee, like they're like more than 15 med reps during the time. And I can still remember the time when I'm growing the company. Sabi ko, sa traditional business, hindi enough yung 3 years, yung 4 years, yung 5 years para ka asinso, no? Sometimes it will take like 5 to 10 years, and sometimes it will take sometimes a lifetime to be successful, right? So, ganyan nga yung nakakaamay sa pagyuyusana natin kasi hindi ganun kahirap para sa akin. Lalo na pag ma-adapt mo yung mindset ng totoong entrepreneur. Now, moving on. Now, to cut the long story short, today, after like joining 2012, no, ito po yung mga parang non-negotiable namin, na para bang masabi namin ni Mentor Junalyn na para sa amin is that we are humble to receive this award. We are $1 million club. We are elite bonus recipient consistently quarter after quarter right now. And of course, the most important award para sa amin, and dito talaga parang sabi ko, kung hindi ako nagyuyusana, I will never be part of the True Health Foundation or True Health Ambassador Award in 2018, no? And para sa akin, ito yung pinaka-importanting award para sa akin, no? Kasi not yung elite bonus, hindi yung $1 million club, because this is really my heart, why I'm doing in this business, why I go into USANA than my traditional business, because we really want to help a lot of people, impact a lot of people, not only in the business, but of course to the community as well, right? So ayun po, no? So now moving to our topic this evening, no? How to develop. Sino dito yung excited talaga? Can you type number 8? Kung ikaw yung excited ka talaga na matutunan yung ano ba talaga yung entrepreneurial mindset according to Harvard Business Review. No, so ito hindi to sa akin, sa Harvard Business Review to, but I will relate it directly at ano yung mga practices ko para maintindihan ninyo at makuha natin yung objective natin this evening na how to develop an entrepreneurial mindset and to understand deeply ano ba talaga yung entrepreneur at ano ba talaga yung mga example dito. Now, according to the Harvard Business Review, now number 1 is that as an entrepreneur, we really have to revisit the vision, right? Revisit your vision. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng revisiting your vision? The entrepreneurial mindset involves steadfast of commitment to a very narrow vision. Remember when you join in Yosana business? Remember Dr. Myron Wentz? He never lost sight to his vision. And even nung pag-Yosana ko in 2013, I never lost focus. And I have only one goal, to be successful in Yosana, to help my associates successful also in Yosana. That is really my vision since 2013. And until today, I carry that vision that I really want to be successful, more successful in Yosana. Why? Because I believe if you cannot have more, you cannot give. You cannot simply give what you do not have. We're not here in Yosana because like alam natin na magkikita lang tayo tapos yung mga tao natin ganyan, no? So we are here not for money alone, but we are here simply to grow ourselves not only in money matters, but of course personally, that you can grow your financially, mentally, emotionally, no? Yung sinasabi ni Anthony Robbins palagi, emotional fitness, right? Spiritually, lahat ng aspeto ng buhay. This is just like a holistic approach. And of course, when you have more, you can give more. That is the simplest definition. What is your vision in your life? Like if you're doing your traditional business right now, what is your vision? If you are working now, what is your vision? If you are now in Yosana, what is your vision? Me personally, I am more intense right now. I cannot imagine myself how intense I am while I'm doing in this business right now. I have to bigger my vision. I have to revisit my vision from now on, every now and then. And the second is that I have to look at also my advocacy. What is really my heart to give back to the community, to really create an impact to the community, not only creating leaders, but of course to be more involved in the community. That is really how you really revisit your vision. So meaning to say you have to see the community and also you have to see your personal vision. Because I believe wala naman, nandito naman tayo sa mundong to, hindi lang para sa sarili natin. To be a gift to someone. And being in Yosana, as you go out every day, we are a gift, right? And number 2 is that you have to put yourself on challenging situations, right? As an entrepreneur, you naturally, no, para bang natural na yung parang face, no challenges, and of course, just because obstacle arise doesn't mean that you should be afraid of making mistakes. So meaning to say, it's always like keep on moving until you become successful. And I hope you're agreeing with me this one because most of the people nung pumunta sa Yosana, I can still relate no when I am newbies in this business. Takot din tayo na bigyan tayo ng goal ng mga mentors natin, mga upline natin. But this is just a sort of example that para ba na perfect ko lang every year, I have to really challenge myself, grow myself. Like from being a 4-star diamond director and I have to climb it again into another EDS run and of course another new milestone in Yosana. Now, how will you relate that one in your personal goal kung newbies ka sa Yosana? Of course, you're challenging yourself to hit your PPPS, the Bali, Indonesia, of course, the Maldives trip, and of course, irarally natin yan hanggang sa makuha natin yung ating grease natin. And the best way to do it is hindi yung gagawin natin yan in the future. Gagawin natin yan, dapat gagawin natin yan ngayon. Kung mayroon kang goal at the end of the year to really make it happen, yung grease natin, simple lang yan. Kunin natin yung lahat at isupport natin yung program ng Yusana. Hindi naman yung program ng Yusana ganun ka hirap. Yung Bali, Indonesia, ang dali lang yan, right? Yung Maldives, matagal na yan. It's been proven many years na kayang gawin ng mga distributor at associates natin. Of course, the growth, kung kukunin mo yung growth na yan, halimbawa, from January, that is only $288. So right now, I'm not saying na ito yung goal ninyo, but what does it mean is that I share to you guys that ganyan talaga ang entrepreneur. We really have to really challenge. We really have to really challenge the situation. Yan. No? Ayon. Ano yon? Number 3, you have to really read on a daily basis, meaning to say growth mindset. The best entrepreneurial out there never content what the way things are. And entrepreneurs are always looking to improve themselves in some way, or entrepreneurs always adding to their skills. No? Now, this is the mindset that I have. And I would like to relate myself because prior to Yusana, I did not know how to smile, of course, because what I know is that parang pagiging boss lang. Like I always like, para bang nakasimangot palagi, ayun, no? But what is the good thing with Yusana business? I was able to grow myself, not only in my, of course, not only financially, but of course, growing as a person is non-negotiable. And sabi dito kay Brian Tracy, ano sabi niya? Lifelong learning is the minimum requirements for success. And that is the good thing with this Yusana business. Because there's always like a Zoom meeting from the corporate, a training from the corporate. Your team, of course, always provide you with the training. And of course, you can also go outside training, like outside Yusana for the purpose of personal growth. And as long as it is somehow related with personal growth, no? So, ibig sabihin, outside in this opportunity para sa akin, you cannot find this kind of like, grabe talaga yung na-appreciate ko dito sa Yusana. Ang maganda dito, lalo na yung Yusana company natin, growth mindset tayo. Kaya hindi ko talaga pwedeng ipagpalit kahit anong klaseng opportunity itong Yusana. And I hope you have the same heart with me, and I hope you experience with me. Lifelong learning is a minimum requirement. So ano ibig sabihin yan? If you are not growing in your business, in yourself, don't expect to grow your business. Because whatever income that we have right now in our business in Yusana, of course, is only what? Is only proportion to your learning. So meaning to say, your learning is what? Siya yung mag-determine ng income mo. Meaning to say, no income higher than your learning. So ibig sabihin, pag bumaba yung income mo, dalawa lang yung ibig sabihin yan. Hindi ka na gumagalaw and then you're not growing. Guys, I hope we are in the same page, no? Sometimes most leader pag sinasabi, no, it's about my downlines. It's about because yung mga downline ko nawala. Remember in Yusana business natin. Since day one when you sign up Yusana, nung excited tayo, anong nangyari? Nung excited tayo, yung income natin palaging paakyat, right? The moment you lost the excitement kasi wala ng training, doon bumabagsak ang income. And wala ng excitement, wala na ding action. Kaya nga, napaka-importante that we have to really grow. You have to really grow. Ano yung kailangan na growth dito, Mentor Ranel? Of course, balance lahat yan. Of course, physically, mentally. Of course, itong pangatlo, napaka-importante dito, emotional fitness is more important than physical fitness. Emotionally fit. And of course, spiritually as well, right? So yun po, no? So we never stop, no? And number 4 is that whenever problems arise, meaning to say, the entrepreneurial mindset is all about thinking differently than the rest. Entrepreneurial mindset is all about what? Trial and error, of course. And That means that you have to think differently and approach problems from a range and a different angles if you expect to move forward. So wala dito yung sabi nila move on. So marami ba dito na move on ka na, right? So wala na dito yung move on. Dapat move forward tayo, right? So we have to really move forward because we cannot stay where we are right now. 2021 is done. Kinain na natin yan. We need to really move. We need to really create a new milestone, create new result, and of course, growth as well. Right? Napaka-importante yan. So, ibig sabihin, approach problems from all sides is this. When you are an entrepreneur, the only guarantee to succeed in life is to keep on trying. And the only guarantee to fail is never try anything. Kaya kang nagyuyusana ka na, tapos hindi ka pa na-reject, wala kang chance na mag-succeed dito. You have to really allow yourself to be rejected. You have to allow yourself na ma-fail. Because that is the only way and guarantee na maging successful tayo. I hope klaro sa atin yan. Of course, brainstorming with leaders, and we never stop of course, training after training. So, klaro ba sa atin? So, ayun, number 5. Ito yung pinaka-importante at isa sa pinaka-importante na quality of being, how to develop an entrepreneurial mindset. Always be in motion, meaning to say, always be in massive action. So, anong ibig sabihin dito? If the entrepreneurs are not thinking about their vision, they are actually putting their vision into motion. The entrepreneurial mindset is simply do. The secondary component of an entrepreneurial mindset is doing. So meaning to say, if you're not moving, if you're not doing anything with your business to grow your business, meaning to say, you're not really an entrepreneur. And dapat ito yung ano natin, tatakbo sa utak natin, that I am an entrepreneur. I have to really move. I have to really do my best every single day because I am an entrepreneur. And dapat yun yung mantra natin every day. I am an entrepreneur. I will be moving every day because I am an entrepreneur. So meaning to say, pag nasa bahay tayo, halimbawa, hindi tayo nag-move. So sabihin natin sa sarili natin, standby ako ngayon, hindi ako entrepreneur, right? Kasi ganito yan eh. Ito yung sinasabi eh. So, always be in motion. And me, myself, personally, I have to remind myself that I need to really move every single day. That I have to be in motion every single day. Kasi marami akong mga leaders na nakasalalay sa akin. And if you're going to ask me, what is your secret? I am a type of person who never stop. I am a type of person who never stop. I am a type of person who really keep moving. And I am always in motion, no? Like dito. Ayun, no? So number 6 is what? Commitment to the vision. Ito yung pinaka-importante. Para lang ano, no? So regardless of challenges and obstacle along the way, lockdown or whatsoever, ano ba yung mga obstacle? Naubos yung use animals. Ang dami mga leader, ginawa pang issue yung naubos yung use animals daw, kaya hindi sila nagkarag-advance. Now, the truest entrepreneurial mindset is what? It is about seeing mistakes, crisis as an opportunity to grow. Not as something to be feared, right? So, dapat ganyan tayo, no? So, you always look at what are your strengths. Do not look at your mistake. What are your strengths? Ano ba yung pwede na natin ma-maximize sa Yusana? Ang daming mga associates. Dapat sana ang Yusana. Dapat sana. Huwag ka na magdapat. Dapat sasabay na lang tayo. Kasi yung Yusana business natin, wala namang ginawa ang corporate team na hindi makapagtulong sa atin or tutulong sa atin. It is all program is designed to help really solid income. Isa sa tao sa Yusana na wala talagang trabaho na lang ako, right? because it right, this to grow, not as something to be feared. So I hope no, and I hope about this one. I hope Myron wins, of course, no. No slide is not, are not moving. Ayon, no. So ayon. So now moving on, choppy po ba? Now moving on. Now dito na tayo sa practical tips. Now what are the practical tips na pwede mong maibigay sa Mentoranel? No, to wrap up this topic about being an entrepreneur and at least maintindihan natin, no. Now ito po, the real mindset of a winner. Now, number one is to be an entrepreneur, it requires us to be relentless in the business. And being relentless in the business is what? Relentless meaning to say demanding more. Sorry. Jump out the. Hello, ma'am. I would like to check po if the slide are working.
We are now at number 1, being relentless in the business. Hello, Ranel. Yes, we are seeing the slide being relentless. And now it's back to
Okay.
practical. Yes.
Ayan. Okay. Now, ayan, being relentless. Now, what does it mean by being relentless? It means that we really have to nakita na namin. So, sorry ha, I don't know. Hello, ma'am. Nakita mo pa ba, ma'am? Ayan. So, being relentless meaning to say demanding more. Demanding more than anyone else can demand. Para sa akin, this is more on pulling yourself. Why? Sabi nila, sino bang nag-motivate sa inyo? Bakit mo ginawa yan? I always demand more to myself. Yung kalaban ko palagi, I'm not competing anyone outside USANA or in USANA. I'm competing myself. I have to demand myself. Right? Because knowing that I will stop, that I can still do more. That's according to Team Gruel, but I would like to relate it to myself. That dapat ganyan ang mindset natin. Ganyan ang mindset natin being a distributor. Hindi pa sapat to, kulang pa to. My family is waiting for me. And I have to really do this for my family. And I would like to congratulate sa mga leaders ko na sumunod sa atin just last week, nag-qualify yung tatlo natin for being a relentless. They demand more. They are doctors, they are like architects, they are engineers, they are operation heads. They are demanding more to themselves. Because the question right now, what is your goal? What is your goal? And if you ask yourself what is your goal, then ma-remind natin yung sarili natin na kung na-stuck ba tayo, kung hindi ba tayo nakapag-move. So I always ask myself, tapos niyang 2020, na-experience ko na yon, kinain ko na yon, of course, and ayon, I have to really ask myself again, what is my goal? Like ito, ang isa kong leader na napaka-relentless din. On the 10th week of Maldives run, ayon, kinuha niya yung week 1 ng gold, and then 3 weeks from now, of course, this week is including this week is, alam nyo, gold director, 3 weeks more to go. So meaning to say, it is just like asking more. What is next to LS Run? Gold. Or gold man yan, tapusin niya yung Maldives. No, so ganyan po. I'm not saying na yung mga malaking goal natin, yung what is more realistic and more smart to us. So I think all the leaders in the room, including myself, lahat ng nag-attend dito, we have to really remind. Ano ba yung book mo na binabasa, Mentoranel? I always, of course, natapos ko na yung book na yan, yung Being a Relentless, because the enemy of good, the enemy of great is good, right? Being good, being great, and being unstoppable. Ayun po. And what are the next? Of course, the second is this. being resilient. And remember, when you are doing your business, when you have a business, when you are in business, it's always like this. It's always like this. Don't expect that along the way, it's okay. There's always problem along the way. And according to Brian Tracy, this is something very scary, but para sa akin, this is really about life. Sabi niya, if you are living a very busy life, you have problem every 2 to 3 months. And being resilient means the ability to bounce back when things don't go as planned. It's being able to learn from the mistakes and again move forwards. It's not about moving on. It's moving forward. So being relentless as a leader, pag hindi nakuha, okay, don't change the goal, change your approach. Pag hindi nakuha yung goal, Maldives, replan. Hindi kailangan yung iba problema kasi pag distributor, pag hindi pa na-transform ang mindset natin into a real entrepreneur, pag hindi nakuha ang goal, nagdrama. Ang pagdadrama wala sa pagiging entrepreneur yan. Kaya nga napaka-importante ang pag-adapt ng pagiging entrepreneur. So being resilient is very important qualities of being a leader in Yusana. Like for example, in 2013, after running to gold directorship, marami sa inyo hindi niyo alam. After becoming gold director, pwede akong mag-quit anytime because I still have the pharmaceutical company. I have this, hindi ko pa sinara yung company ko at the time. And I can still remember, 3 na lang yung natira ko na leader. But instead of like quitting, instead of looking for another opportunity, I continue to persist. I need to be a leader of Yusana, to be a star diamond, of course. But I changed my approach. I realized kulang pa ako ng learn. In your most important, gain money first. Depend that who you become on the process of achieving your goal. And sabi pa dito, Ranel, no? When the going gets tough, Ranel gets going. Ayan po, no? So I hope klaro sa atin yan. And the third thing na maibigay natin is that ito po yung tips number 3 natin. Yusana's success is our responsibility. It is our responsibility to bounce back again when things do not go as planned again. And it is our responsibility to guard the door of our mind. I am a type of person, I never took negative things. I never took negative people. Why? Why should I? Why I will invest all my energy into a very negative conversation? I always guard my mind because how can I add value to my people if I will listen to negative talks, negative energy, and negative environment, right? It is our responsibility to stay focused and take charge our performance. Ang dami dito ng mga associates. They're not achieving success in Yusana. They're not rank advancing into Yusana. Ang dami pang ginagawang na iba outside Yusana. I would like to remind you guys, just this evening, in every soul that you bring in your Yusana business, you have responsibility to them. That is why stay focused in this Yusana opportunity. When you bring one client, one associate, and then you made a promise, doon tayo nagkamali. Kasi sino bang responsibilidad niyan? That is why every soul that you bring in this organization, in this Yusana opportunity, you are accountable to that. You are responsible for that. So stay focused. Because where you focus on, your energy flows. Where you're focused on, expand, right? So I focus more on what? Building my organization, helping my associates. Regardless ako yung nasasaktan, regardless gaano kahirap, I don't care. I don't care. Why? I am accountable to new associates. I am accountable to the leaders. Like sa lahat ng mga diamonds natin dito. Kaya sila diamond kasi they are more focused in this business. Kaya sila nandito sa Yusana success because inlagaan nila bawat soul na pumasok sa Yusana business nila. Right? So I hope na remind natin lahat ng mga leaders like me when in 2012 when I built the company, I am very focused. Wala talaga akong ibang ginagawa. Focus on my company. When I go into Sana, an opportunity, I focus only into opportunity. Why? Because success, again, is our responsibility, right? It is our responsibility to say no excuse to, of course, to say no to all excuses. Why? We can't make an excuse. Hindi ko nakuha yung growth this year kasi ngayon pa talaga bumagsak talaga ang economy. I cannot make an excuse. I cannot make an excuse even lockdown that I cannot feed my family. We cannot make an excuse that we cannot grow our business this 2021. Why? It is our responsibility. Accountability plus responsibility. It is our responsibility also to stay relentless. Keep asking yourself, what's next? What the next to this one? You call your mentors, you call your coaches. I even called to Ma'am Cherry to really, Ma'am, this is my next goal. No, and I even called to Ma'am, of course, Ma'am Ivy, Ma'am Michelle, and the rest of the corporate team, even to Ma'am Lisbeth. Ma'am, this is my goal. I have to be relentless, demand more to myself, because that is the only way that I can grow myself. And I have to be resilient that no matter what happened, this is the goal. I will never change the plan. I will never change the goal. I will change my approach in achieving that goal, right? So ayon, it is my responsibility that Usana business is built through goals after goals. Kaya if you are going to ask me, Mentor Ranel, what is your secret in this business? I have only two secrets in this business. It's all about the two mindset that I have. When I realized in 2015 that pwede palang i-rank advance ang Usana, and then kasi nira namin ni Mentor Junalin yung Executive Ruby Director, hindi namin makuha. We keep on running, we keep on pushing. Sabi ko kay Mentor Junalin, we keep on running pero hindi natin nakuha. Sabi ko, hindi na ako mag-executive dito. Well, sa akin to na story. But when I hit that directorship, doon from Ruby to Emerald to Diamond to almost 100, 190, 100 for me ang advanced executive Diamond Summit run. Sabi yan. And yung 2050 namin, and para bang sabi ko, ito pala eh. We really need to run to build the team. Kaya I don't believe, guys, na ma-build natin yung team natin na para bang yung mindset, build ko muna saka ako mag-run. The idea is this. When you're running to your PPS, you run your a leader. When you're running, you get 3, you get 4, right? Run to build, run to create the momentum, because wala akong nakita na nagka-momentum na hindi nagra-run. Most of the people, they wait for the momentum. Me, I don't wait for the momentum. I pick it up. I run, and then nung na-create na yung momentum, I just ride on the momentum. And by the way, I am not running in the next 13 weeks. I'm running in the next 3 years. I'm running in the next 156 years. 156 weeks. And I keep on running kasi alam natin yung business natin si Usana, binibuild ko talaga siya ng maayos, ng tama, ng sulit. Bakit? I am running, sorry Mentor Clark, I'm running for the next 156 weeks. But of course, I'm very serious right now. I'm very serious right now in this business. Why? I know when Mary Aliana, my little girl, is only 9 years old, and sabayan ko siya, nung 18 years old siya, she will inherit the account hopefully by God's grace, and then sabayan ko siya in the next 5 years para i-guide siya. And of course, I will be doing Usana for the rest of my life. No, for the rest of my life, because ito lang talaga yung buhay ko. I eat Usana, I drink Usana, I snack Usana, lahat na lang talaga, naligo ng Usana, right? So, ganyan talaga. But of course, there's always a right time for everything. So, itong dalawang mindset na to, run to build and run to create the momentum, run to really build the team, and run to create a legacy. Ito yung dalawang mindset that are making impossible things possible in this business. And I hope everybody, lahat sa room na to, I hope excited. I hope to remind you guys that being an entrepreneur, do it simply. It's not about tomorrow. Today is the day. When you are excited today, do it. When you're not excited tomorrow, still do it. When you're not excited in the next week, still do it. And alam nyo, at the end of the day, wala makapagpigil sa atin. And you cannot underestimate blessings. Guys, believe me, you cannot underestimate blessings. And yung blessing na sinasabi natin, hindi nauubos yung blessing niya. Kaya parang nag-disconnect yung isang line natin. Yeah,
Ayan, ngayon
I
naririnig ka
hope
na namin.
everybody is hello.
Hello, Ranel. Yes?
Yeah, naririnig po ba, ma'am?
Yes. We're still very, very excited with you.
Ayan, no? So, ayun, hindi kinaya yung energy natin, no? So nasabi ko na po lahat. I value to use and making impossible things possible. So kung kaya namin, kung nagawa namin, kaya nating gawin. So maraming salamat. Type number 8. So ma'am, tapos na po tayo. So maraming salamat. Thank you so much listening.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ranel. Palakpakan naman natin. Walang iba kundi our Executive 4-star Diamond Director, no? Pati yung internet, hindi kinaya. Dahil sa sobrang powerful at sobrang energy na lumalabas, no, sa bibig ni Mr. Ranel Blanco. Nakita naman natin, no, sa ating chat box, ang daming mga nag-pledge na talagang gigil na sasabay daw sa'yo, Ranel and Jonalyn. So we are very much looking forward for that. Ito talaga ang ating purpose, no? Bakit talaga natin ginagawa ang mga trainings like this? It's not just for us to be inspired, but really to put action, no? Action dyan sa lahat ng mga natututunan natin. Maraming salamat, everyone. And I hope that tomorrow, no? Hindi lang naman entrepreneurial mindset ang maririnig natin, but of course, how to have a successful mindset, of course, no less than our Emerald Director, Miss Clarissa Urso. So maraming salamat. If you would want to revisit or to check, no, yung ating talk for tonight, nandun po siya sa ating Facebook page. Our USANA Philippines Promotions and Launch page. Para talagang kung gusto mong namnamin, no, lahat ng sinabi ni Mr. Blanco, please make sure ma-view nyo po ang ating Facebook page tonight. So maraming salamat po, and I hope that we have jump-started your week para tayo na electrocute, no? Talagang parang this is it, umpisa na. No, kahit na hindi po kayo sumabay, si Mr. Ranel Blanco po ay talagang tuloy-tuloy. Very, very relentless. Maraming salamat po. This has been your host, Joyce Ramalhosa, and have a great evening. Thank you, everyone.